Welcome to episode number 49 of the Star Forcer Road to the Show series! And today, it's Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game in this episode. As I'm a 97 Diamond, as we're on to the stand-in, I'll show you my stats and all that good stuff. We're ranked first, and I breathe in. First ranked, first in power, contact, speed, and defense, just not in pitching. 14th, and our ERA is 3.3. Feeling 9.993. Average 282, slotting 514, on base percentage 5.352. We have won one straight, 7-3 in the last 10. We're 26-7 against teams in our division, 34-12 at home, 35-16 on the road, 37-17 in day games, and 32-11 in night games. And the division, I think we have the best within a division record. I think. We only have 12 losses. No, 7 losses against division opponents, which is really good. We're up 11.5 games against the Cardinals. Diamondbacks up 8.5 on the Padres, and then Mets leading 8.5 on the Phillies. The team that's ranked second is the Dodgers, who's only, they're in last place, but they're only 7.5 games bad, and 8 games below 500. And Cardinals and Phillies. Cardinals have the first wild card spot in the NL. The Phillies and Padres are tied. Giants have a game bad, and then the Reds 3 in bad, and the Rockies 5. Well, the Rockies, Nationals, and Braves all 5 in bad, and the Dodgers 6, and then Pirates 6.5. Pirates 6.5. Marlins 8.5, and then Brewers 17. So we're in the wild cards within 9 games. Besides the Brewers, I believe they're ranked last in pitching, contact, and they're ranked 30th overall. Blue Jays leading up 2 games on the Red Sox. Twins up a game on the Tigers, who's ranked here 19th, but they're pitching 9th. And their defense last, and speed's last. Angels lead in the West by 6 games over the Astros, who are ranked first, and they're pitching 12. So, and then the Astros and Tigers have the 2 wild card spots. What the Athletics, a game and a half bad. The Red Sox 3 games bad. Royals 5 games bad. Rangers 7.5 games bad, Rays 8 games bad, Indians 9.5 games bad, Orioles 12 games bad, Mariners 14 games bad, Yankees 15.5 games bad, and then the White Sox 22.5 games bad. And that's the full stand-ins, as I'm on to the lead. And then for the leaders is I'm average 455, which is insane. Hits 156. At bats, I'm actually not leading. I'm tied for 8th with Chad Hunt with 365. The leader is Byron Buxton on the Cubs, and the second place guy is Jason Hayward. 403 at bats, also rate for Buxton, and 401 for Hayward. And then Ryan. So out of the top 5 players, 3 of them are Cubs. 35 doubles, only 2 over Travis Tarantowski was on the Padres, and then in this world, Puig is still on the Dodgers in this world. He was in this world, he's still on the Padres. In real life, obviously, I think going into the 2008, his last year on the Dodgers was 2018. Then he was he was traded in the offseason, and then he was at the Reds, and he was traded in the Trevor Bauer trade to the Indians. As you can see, his pictures of the Indians out there. Speed potential 87 overall, is going down. He's 30, but he has only 8 home runs at the All-Star break. He had 31 last year. I has 30 agent, and he's 4-year contract, 3 years left for $10.8 million a year. And then Gonzalez, forgot he's on here. He's a utility player. Triples, I don't know how many I have. And unless I didn't look, I have 5. And then runs, I'm second behind Hayward, and then Buxton 2 behind me. And then stolen bases, I don't have. I think I'm 6 for 16, which is really bad. Brandon Belt, I don't have walks. On base percentage, I'm up 2 on injured protection, still on the Pirates in this world. Sliding him up a lot on 940, and OPS 1,390. Up only about 330 over Tarantowski, and then obviously top 2, title 100, 13 wins. Thomas Feller 12. He's tied for second with Steven Strasburg, and then And then also we have Kevin Guzman with 11, and then Tom McHugh with 11 as well. And Mad Bun's still on the Giants in this world. And Darren Cole's on the Cardinals. Samar just on the he's on the Giants in real life. Most losses, well, Beller and Johnson have 4, and McHugh and Hendricks only have 2. And then saves, our closer, Hunter Rondon, it's 30. 1 behind the Cardinals closer and 2 behind the Pirates closer. And yeah. So I know sorry it's 5 minutes in the video. As I signed a 1-year contract on arbitration eligible next year. It says I just said I was arbitration eligible last year. No, 18, 19, 20, 21, right? Yeah. I just said I was arbitration eligible. I didn't do it. I didn't realize I had arbitration, but I will do it in the next 2 years. Obviously, at least one more time, and maybe not in 2023 if I sign a 2-year contract or more. But I'm probably still signed 1, so I can do arbitration this off season. Sign a 1-year contract, which if you do arbitration, it's a 1-year contract. And then do it again, and obviously I'm a free agent, and probably not leave the Cubs and go to a team of my choice. Like, not the one, obviously teams will offer me a contract, but I know I'll go somewhere where I can pick my own team, and you can scroll, and you set the select ads, and then you're on that team, and you try out for that team during spring training, and at the end of spring training, you should get a contract. And if you do bad, then they probably would put you in the minors, which I hope that doesn't happen. By the way, tomorrow, opening day 2020, state fighter doesn't matter if he's in AA, AAA, or the majors. And if he's in majors, it's a major league debut. So yeah, I should be. I'll be number 1 seed. It's Plant's appearance, which will be the 2021 home run derby. I have 2 predictions. I want it at Target Field or Wrigley Field. But Target Field is obviously the Twins are my favorite team, and Wrigley Field because he's on the Cubs. In real life, it's in Atlanta, or I said supposed to be. I'm not sure if next year I'll put it at Dodger Stadium, because this year all this coronavirus stuff, they're not gonna have it. So they don't have it. Oh, I assume they won't have it. It's only 6. So, but in real life, not also next year would have been in Atlanta. Well, it might not be because of all this coronavirus stuff. I don't know, but let's do it. You have been invited to swim for the fences in the MLB home run derby. Would you like to participate? Attend, play home run derby. 98. My average 44 home runs, an average of per at bats per home run. 8 at bats. I did a home run every 8 at bats on average. 98 overall. My power is basically 9 all the way up. Same for Jack Peterson, and you can see it's me, Snow. Yeah, y'all saw those players. And I saw Mookie Betts who's on the Astros. I saw that. That's just insane. Yeah, sure. And you can see that's the home run derby logo, and it's Philadelphia. That was the home run derby logo with and behind it was the home run derby logo with the home run derby trophy behind it. Behind that was the left field pavilion, because this year the home run derby in in LA, Dodger Stadium would be here. It does that every year, even though it still has that no matter where it is. Like, it still has that. If it has it still has that where it says the home run derby with the home run derby trophy behind it, and then the left field pavilion at Dodger Stadium, and then the palm trees. They'll have that for the entirety of the game, because in 2020, which is this year, and this is MLB 2020, the home run derby and the All-Star Game are in Dodger Stadium. Well, obviously not now, but if they were start the season on time, if there was no coronavirus stuff, then the home run derby and the All-Star Game would have been at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Then you see Star Forcer on the Cubs, Miguel Sano on the Twins, Mike Trout on the Angels, Chris Bryant on the Cubs, Jack Peterson on the Yankees, Mookie Betts on the Astros, Wilson Contreras on the Cubs, and then Randall Grichuk on the Cardinals. So there's 3 players on the Cubs: me, Bryant, and Contreras. So yeah, I know all that. 173 per home run for Randall Grichuk, and I like this. It shows this view of everyone else. Well, when you hit it, it's running behind the plate. Well, when like the computer's in it, it shows the view from center field, which I'm gonna fast forward the Nets user batter. You can see I'm actually playing Grichuk because that is it's 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5 for the seeds. So he only had 8, so 279 per home run, then 31 away, not 21 away from 300. And I was moving the camera, so that's why it was like that. Sorry about that. That's why, and that ball is not gone. And the camera might be a little off, and that ball is gone. That is gone again. 435. Oh, 2 feet off. Really now? That is a bullet. That's into the set and that at least. 420. Oh, 17 feet off. And that is probably like 420. 20 feet off. It was high. And the set and that to den. I'd say that's 395. Oh, 2 feet off the den. And that's demolished. Foul. And that is probably going to be like 405. 7 feet off. And 235 to go in the first. And Town and my energy's in the yellow, but I need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. Or 1 to tie, 2 to win. And that's 1 to win. And that's the distance for 10. 29 feet up, but I win. Advances to the second round. I never won a home run derby, as you can see. Me and Georgia shake hands and see. I'm red. I just in this they showed there's the red and blue, and then I just do the player that has that one is first. So I want to see. I'm gonna. And that's user batter, and Contreras won 12-9 over Sano. Trout won 13-12 over Betts. So it's Star Forcer and John Peterson versus and Mike Trout versus Wilson and Contreras. And Peterson had a Baker dozen 13, as he won 15-13 over Bryant. First round 9. Lawn was 490, 30, 92 home runs, 440 feet or longer to hit 30. I need 440 feet. I need 2 440 feet home runs, or I need 2 440 feet or farther home runs at 30 cents at bonus time. And that is the deepest part of the park gone. I never won a home run derby. I haven't won a World Series. Closest time to the World Series is when Bader Jr. won the AAA National Championship and scored the winning run. So the Toronto Rainiers won 2-1 over the Durham Bulls in 11 innings. That was about 2 or 3 weeks before MLB The Show 20 came out. So it was 19. That ball is gone at the pole. That one 445. And that is the deepest part of the park gone. 418 into the shrubbery and straightaway center field. That's a high fly ball gone. That is a smash. Energy's in the yellow. I don't say like 425. 13 feet off. And I was late. I was adjusting the camera. Still got it. I'll call my timeout soon. I need like 5 times 6 to win. And that ball is gone. 454. I have gained bonus time. That was not hit good, but still 441. That's like 3 and 9 in the red. I need 2 to tie, 3 to win, and that ball is gone. I said I was gonna call my timeout, but and that ball is not gone. Energy in the red almost out, but that ball is gone. Energy's out, but I can win with 1 home run. If I call a timeout, my energy goes back up to 100%. Gone! Stuck inside the foul pole 400 feet down the right field line here at Citizens Park in Philadelphia, which I was wrong about the home run derby and the All-Star going to be at Tartt Field in downtown Minneapolis or Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois. That was good. Now I know I'll play the Mike Trout or Wilson. It would be funny if it was Wilson and Contreras. He had 12 in the first round. His long was only 397, so he hasn't, in the first round, he didn't have a home run over 400 feet. And I'm playing Trout, as he won 11-10 over Contreras, and he had a dozen. But I hit a 14. That is a start. That could be in the third deck. That's demolished. No, it's not. 420. 23. If I only need 1 more home run over 400 feet, they did bonus time, and that ball is gone. Only 425. That's a line drive. I want to be guessing these. The visitors' bullpen is the lower down bullpen, and that ball is not gone. Obviously, this is Babe Ruth Jr.'s now current team. Obviously, his original team with the Mariners. That is a line drive. There's an umpire in left field on the line, and the one in center field and one in right field. That's demolished. 405. 100 feet off. That is absolutely crushed. 422. That is another crushed ball, as I need 6 to tie 7 to win. I made that 5 now. And that's down the left field line. It's I had balls the other way. Haven't hit one down. That ball is gonna be like 370, 3 feet off. That is a bullet. 420, 22 feet off. 435. That's 7 feet off. And that ball is knocked on. That's, oh, I meant to call a timeout. Let's call a timeout. My energy would go out to 100%. So, what, a minute? I skipped like that. There's some cutscenes between like players and a timeout. And that's absolutely crushed. 423. Okay, now I need 2 to tie, 3 to win. I still have a minute 20 left plus the 30 seconds of bonus time. That's a straightaway center field. I would say like 440. Gone. Then I won. I was 15 feet off on the desk. So it was 425. Said 440, 15 feet off. But I'm going to. I won. I won a home run derby. My first home run derby. Let's go. Usually after the announcer says the home run derby champion, whoever it is, the crowd cheers. Let's go! 9 in the first round, lawn 439 feet. Second round 14, lawn 454 feet. Final round, the championship round, 13 home runs, lawn 443. I have won the home run derby, the first home run derby I won with any of my Road to the Show characters, and I believe I was in the home run derby in 18, 19, 20, and now 21. And 18 was in DC, 19, in real life it was Cleveland, but I'm not sure when in 2017 the tournament was in Cleveland or not. I'm not sure. I know last year's was well, I thought it. Where was last year's? Tampa Bay, which I lost because last year I wasn't number 1 seed because I remember I went first in the finals. And so you're number 1 seed, you're always going second in the time. And Trout was. Well, I think I'm about to eat dinner now, but the video will not end. There is the home run derby. I don't know. That's I believe this is my 4th home run derby, All-Star Forcer, and I lost the first 3. So 4th time a charm because I think I haven't done a home run derby with any of my other show characters. Because I was just not home run derby in the minors. Majors, like I think Benny J and Dash C are powerful enough. Artie Pullman's most likely going to be in it because he has 28 home runs at the All-Star break and there's still 6 games left. So I'm gonna go out. So that's my first. That's the first time I won a home run derby with any of my Road to the Show characters. I can't wait not say I have won a World Series for the first time with, or this is the first time I won a home run derby with any of my Road to the Show characters. Hopefully I get to say eventually I won my. I just won my first home run derby with. I just won my first home run derby with any of my Road to Show with any. This is my first home run. This is the first time I won a home run derby with any of my Road to the Show characters. Hopefully, I say eventually I have won a World Series for the first time. I just won my first home run derby. I have won my first home run derby with any of my Road to the Show characters. Or I finally have won a home run derby with. Or this is the first time I won a home run derby with any of my Road to the Show characters. Hopefully, I'll say eventually I have. Hopefully, I'll eventually say I won the World Series for the first time with any of my Road to the Show characters. But hopefully, I'll say eventually I have won the World Series with, or I have finally won the World Series for the first. I have just won a home run derby for the first time with any. I have finally won a home run derby. I have finally won a home run derby This is the first time I won the home run derby with any of my Road to the Show characters. Hopefully, I say eventually. This is the first time that I've won the World Series with any of my Road to the Show characters. I tried to say that the last like 5 times. I was trying to put my words together. So yeah, it's not ends the episode. I'm just about to eat. So the episode will. I usually say the game will continue, but you'll see me back on the main menu. So yeah. And for you guys, once the flip ends, the next flip will come, or once the flip ends, the next flip will start, and then the episode will continue. So the episode will continue right about now. So I'm back. After dinner, I did a few things. I'm not sure what the time slots are for Star Force. I think Star Force is 1 and 7. Well, definitely 7. I'm not sure what the other time slot is. And by the way, you just won the home run derby. It's first. I have won a home run derby for the first time with any of my. I have won the home run derby for the first time with any of my Road to the Show characters. Sorry, to like 5 attempts the last flip to do it because I just had my words. I tried to put my words together. As you already saw the stats, it's the same video. I had 44 home runs, 118 RBIs. I'm at 455. I had 53 home runs all last year. I'm only 9 away from breaking that, 10 away from, or 9 away from tying it, 10 away from breaking it, and then previous I had 69. Which, if I had 44 and 7.5, which that would be 88 home runs. So probably not doing something like this year, with 113, and not 24 RBIs, by the way. Well, if you do the math, I had 184, 162, and 118. Add those together, and then career I had 744. So the addition of 118, which I'm not going to do right. Well, actually I could. It's what, 8, 10, 14, 16, 4, 5, and 3. I just so I have 453 RBI. So you do 744 minus 453 if I'm doing that right. So yeah, A potential, which the potential is going up. 97 overall is going up as well. As you can see my stats right there. I don't know if you can see the number, but I had 99 power versus righty, 97 power versus lefties. Secondary positions, first base and center field, which I didn't have to put me there. So, and by the way, for the All-Star voting, I'm gonna show you Tehran's only starting pitcher for the AL or NL. Jarrett Richard, it is. He's 11-3 with a whip of .99 and an ERA of almost 2.5. Kershaw, not even a starter. Alright, in there though. And Stroman's on the Astros. And then that's actually the reliever, but there are a lot more relievers than just him. But I just he was the top one for relievers in the NL. And then Mike Minor for the AL for the relievers. For the closers, it's that dude, which I'm not sure if he's actually a real player. And he's not because there's no real picture of him, but he's 28 for 28 on saves. .57 ERA and .85 whip. So that's pretty good. And then for the NL, it's a guy that I believe is not real as well. Where he's 30 for 30 with a 1.87 ERA and a 1.19 whip. In Japan. And then Contreras behind the plate. And then Gary Sanchez for the AL. And then Eric Hosmer for the Rays. First baseman in the AL. And then for the NL first baseman it's Paul Goldschmidt. And Rizzo is actually, he's 5th. And yeah, I don't know if you're really not. Well, there's a DH, but you're probably not gonna see it. Maybe this guy would be the DH. And he can't play anywhere else other than first base now. So I see. For some reason his potential is going down. It's because he is 31. And he's on free agent after this year. And then Jose Altuve for the AL for center base. Joe Pennant for the NL. Chris Bryant at 3rd for the NL. Manny Machado at 3rd for the AL. He's still on the Orioles in this world. In real life, obviously, he's on the Padres. Shortstop Correa for the AL. For the NL, Ennis Diaz. And then left field, me for the NL. Andrew Benintendi for the AL. Center field, Mike Trout for the AL. AJ Pont for the NL. And right field, Jason Hayward for the NL. And Mookie Betts for the AL. Sorry if I got the NL and AL wrong, but we're at 3 starters for the Cubs. Ryan at third, me in left, and then Detroit's behind the plate. Let's do it. And by the way, it is in Philadelphia, which the first they said the 2026 All-Star will be in Philadelphia, but they have this year's, obviously Dodger Stadium, which now probably next year's, I think. And then then 2021 Brave, it probably has to be 2022, and then I don't know where it's gonna be for 2022, 3, 4, or 5, but they said 2026 will be in Philadelphia, which this one is in Philadelphia. That's where the home run derby was. My two guesses were Target Field, downtown Minneapolis, and Chicago, Wrigley Field in Chicago, which I was wrong. The Julio Teheran versus Garrett Richard, both 11 and 3, both with a 2 ERA, 139 innings pitched, 130. Yeah. So for the AL, Subban at center, Correa at short, Trout in center, Peterson is a DH. It is a DH every alternate, no matter if it's at an NL park or an AL park. Betts in right, Machado at third, Benintendi in left, Aaron Hosmer at first, and then Jerry Sanchez behind the plate. For the NL, it's Pollard in center, Hayward in right, Star Forcer, me in left, Bryant at third, Freeman at first, Goldschmidt's a DH, Diaz at second, which I just one of the secondary positions. Yeah, it is. Because I think he can play second and left. I know he can at least play left and obviously second, because I put him in left for, I believe, a playoff game against the Twins in my Major 20 postseason series, and then obviously Contreras behind the plate, and then Owens at short. So I'm a 97 diamond, which I'm the top. I have the greatest. My overall is the highest for the starters. For the NL, for the AL, well, Machado's 98, and then there's Correa's 97, and Trout's 99. So yeah, let's do it. No, actually I do have an active boost. Jason Hayward +3 for him in fielding and reaction. Freddie Freeman +1 arm accuracy, and then Bryant +4 accuracy for me. +4 arm accuracy, +3 reaction, and +6 fielding. Here we go. Let's watch a presentation, or not yet. And me and my teammates, as we are the home teams, we're at the first base dugout, and there's Machado on the right, and Eric Hosmer on the left. Machado's on the Orioles, and Hosmer's on the Rays. Here we go. Let's watch the presentation. Matt Sturgeon, 2021 All-Star Game. Or 2021 MLB All-Star Game. Like it says right there.
The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Julio Teheran, Colombian native, gets the call to start this one.
So it did say on the scoreboard, as you saw there, and in the middle, but between the American League logo and the National League logo, the LA Dodgers the All-Star load-up for this year, or it will always say that no matter what. It will always say that you didn't see on the field that the All-Star Day in 2020. Well, it will always say, well, you always see the All-Star Day load over this year, no matter where it is, because so if you don't, I mean, I've seen like for Bobby Crosby when he did the All-Star Day in say 2034, it'll saw the this year's All-Star logo, even if it's not this year 2020, and if it's not at Dodger Stadium, which I haven't really seen like in this game. Obviously, I haven't played that long, but I really haven't seen. Well, I might have seen once actually. I think I've seen once in MLB Show 16 with Bobby Crosby, where he played All-Star in the future. Obviously, back then it was 2016, and the 2016 logos and their jerseys back then were not good. This year's are fine. And it's 1-0 AL. I have 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and we have no runs and no hits, 1 error. So Hayward must have done via the walk or something. As you can see, I mean, I'm batting 455. The bench is insane. I mean, look at that. That might not be the full bench, but that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. That's at least 9. I just because the lineup's 9. So it's at least 9 bench players. You would think more. As you can see, Darnell, Perez, Seaver, Morph, Healy, Lindor, Sano, Bogarts, Harper, at least 9. Panet, Swihart, Randolph, Hanna, Jordan, Gonzalez, Dustin Gonzalez, not Marlon Gonzalez, Trevor Story, Gentowski, and then Wilson. It's at least 9. I'm not sure they only fit 9 because obviously the starting lineup's only 9. It only fits 9. As first 3 hitters: center field, right fielder, left fielder. And then third base, first, DH, second, catcher, shortstop. Second, short, center, and then for the AL, second, short, center, DH, right, third, left, first, and pitcher. So it will always have that. I've only seen once where it had the All-Star in the future, like they, they show 16, which I see it was like 2018 or 19. It was bad in San Diego, like it was in 2016. So I'll stop the ranting and let's end with some baseball. This is the first. This will be the only first and only game in this episode. I believe I won't play the full game. It's the All-Star, and they're probably gonna replace me because there's 2 left fielders at least. There should be more, just that they only have 9 bench players because the starting lineup only has 9. So let's do it. Hayward at first, nobody at, or runner at first, 1 out, 1-0 AL in the bottom of the first. Get out! Get out! Get out! Gone! First at bat of the game for Star Forcer. He has gone yard down the right field line. His first of the game. 2-run home run to straightaway right field on the right field line. His first home run of the game, and it's 2-1 NL. Let's go. I wanted that All-Star Game MVP, which really the MVP is the player of the game. They have no MVP presentation. Which it's now 4-2. Oh yeah, by the way, they did show the distance. I didn't see the exit velocity of probably it's over 100 miles per hour. 361. I forgot the guess. Well, I didn't know they usually don't show it in the bottom right hand corner on MLB Network on the replay. Sometimes do it on the show team, but that's like the first time I've seen the distance in the bottom right hand corner along with the exit velocity on the replay on MLB Network. Well, obviously on the show team they show it right away, but on MLB Network I didn't do it right away because I thought they wouldn't show it there. That's maybe because it's the alternate they showed it there. So here we go. It's 4-2. We have 2 on the 2 hits, 1 error on facing Kershaw. I had some trouble with him when he was on the, well, he's still on the Dodgers, but the playoffs the last 2 years. I did have a single at the middle in game 3 of the NLDS in 2020, so really, I didn't tie it though. I didn't tie with a home run. I didn't lefty or righty because it's a lefty pitcher. Okay, down. And tie it in with a home run. Get out! Get out! Get out! It's gone! Let's go! Tie game! 2 All-Star Day home runs. Can I hit 3? I mean, it's only the third inning. It's 4-4. 2-run home run to left center field, or straightaway left field. Second home run of the game, and it's 4-4. I have driven 3 out of the 4 runs. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Let's go. No defense so far, and we're up 5 with facing Chris Archer. I'm not sure what team. Yeah, he's on an NL team. 2 for 2 with a 2-run home run, 2 2-run home runs. Actually, I thought the person was a solo, so I drove in at 4 out of the 5 runs. I hit my last home run, I drove in all 4, but then someone else drove in the 5th. So they have 4 runs and 4 hits, 1 error, and then we have 5 runs and 5 hits and 1 error. So both teams have the same amount of runs and hits and the same amount of errors. Just difference is the AL have 4 runs, 4 hits. We have 5 runs and 5 hits. They would hit it 3. I haven't had any defense yet. Down to get 4. I mean, last night at 3 on camera. I think that was like MLB show 17 when he was Star Wars on the Twins. I was at Yankee Stadium, I think. But last time I died was at 2 months ago. It was on the Cubs, obviously. It was in San Diego. So I thought I could get 4. I could maybe because it wasn't an All-Star game. You know, they could keep me in, but I doubt it. Oh, I just died under. Trout's still out there. Well, if we can win, I should be the All-Star MVP. They usually do show the player of the game, which if you're the player of the game or the All-Star, then you do the MVP as the All-Star name. But they have like no presentation like they do in real life. In real life, I think if you win that MVP, you get like a car, or you did like 2 choices which car you want. Like last year, I think the MVP got a choice of 2 cars, or basically the MVP got won a car, but you got 2 choices. Basically, you got 2 cars to choose from. Here's Mookie Betts. 2-1 count. 1 out. And this game is tied. I kind of want to walk off. And I'm not sure that landed. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm just going to throw a wild guess out there. If they somehow show on the replay in the bottom right hand corner. It's 395. Please don't show it. Okay, let's say they're not showing it. I'm gonna say 410. Oh, they pinch hit for me? No. Pinch hit for the 8th. Do we win? No, we lost.
These guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score.
10-7.
The American League smashed the ball all over the yard in rounds of collecting 18 hits. Mike Minor earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Man, we lost. I went 2 for 3 with what, 2 home runs, a fly ball to Trout in center field. Yes, I went 2 for 3 with. There's Bryant Payson, 2 for. And Minor got the win, and O'Dod got the loss. He went 14 innings? Oh my god. And it didn't show the player of the day, but I assume it's the top hitter for the AL, which is Hosmer. So I would say Hosmer was the MVP. They're 10-7 in 14 innings? That's insane. I'd have been the MVP for sure. And I went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. And my 1 out was a fly ball to Trout in center field, and I mean, Contreras homered and Hayward 2 doubled. Contreras played the entire game. He went 2 for 6. Same with Diaz. Hayward didn't because he went 2 for 2. 2 doubles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. I went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Hosmer played the entire game. Altuve had a home run. Assume a 3-run home run because he had 3 RBIs. Betts homered. Saw that. And then Benintendi had doubled. Minor went 2 innings at the win, and then Lawrence Ota got the win, or lost 2 innings. Got all 3 runs in the 14th, but we did come back. That NL got 2 in the bottom of the 9th, and then so the AL it's 10 runs and 18 hits, 2 errors, and the NL had 7 runs and 12 hits, 2 errors. So yeah, sorry this video is really long. I'm not sure. Is it funny then? It shouldn't be too long because I mean it was like 20 minutes to do the home run derby. Someone like rants. So I mean, it's probably around 40 minutes because 12, 7, well, let's say 13, 7, 20. Well, should be about 40 minutes. So I'm not sure when that's episode of the series, but Audie Pullman, sometime next week will probably be the home run derby and or the All-Star game. I assume he has 28 home runs, which should be enough to end in the home run derby, but if it's not, then it at least should be enough to end the All-Star game. He should as a starter because he's insane. That should be sometime this week. I still have to play 6 games left in the first half, but that shouldn't take too long. Right now, I'm gonna sim the off-season for Snake Biter and then do some spring training for him if he makes the Major League Club. If he doesn't, then I just have to go back and really, because he didn't play a game, it doesn't save the simming. So maybe then I do it again, like tomorrow, or I just want to film this video. I film this Monday, this is being posted on Tuesday. Maybe I should call him up and I'll do some spring training. I don't know. He should be called up though. I mean, he batting like what Star Forcer is right now. He must be on steroids, right? What's the name? I have won my first home run derby with. I have won a home run derby for the first time with any of my Road to the Show characters. I want to say I've won a World Series for the first time with any of my Road to the Show characters. I want to win a World Series. Could be with Henry Down because I mean, I traded the Astros the offseason after they won the World Series, and they're ranked first, or the pitching ranked first, and they're like ranked fourth. Star Forcer, first ranked and first in defense, first in contact, first in defense, first in speed, first in contact and power. Basically, first in defense, first in defense, first in speed, first in contact, first in power. But 14 in pitching, but 14 not that bad. Obviously, it's about half almost. So yeah. Oh no, Summer's loads of no board. If you have episode with the like button. Sorry if you have any entire mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos, and not on this episode number 50 of the Star Forcer Road to the Show series. See you on episode number 50, and eat a lot of bacon.